Alright, so in this video, we'll scrap up some sealed units. This is a little bit different from what we usually do, but I've been collecting these for about a year now, and they're taking too much space, so I'm gonna cut them up like so, take out the motors that are in there, and then get out that sweet copper that's inside there. Then we also have a big transformer here that I had laying around, might as well deal with that one. A little pump here, and then whatever this was, we'll rip it apart as well and take out the motor out of there as well. Got some big ones over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big ones, and then just medium ones. I want to start with cutting open the biggest one, because as you can see, there's oil here, and the scrap won't take it unless they're drained of oil. So I want to cut open the biggest one, and then all the other ones that we cut, we'll just pour the oil into this one, and then we'll deal with that. Let's see how much we can make with all this scrap here. I'm going to be using a grinder, and I'm going to put on earmuffs as well, because this is going to get loud and annoying pretty fast. Ta-da! It's a nice little bowl. Oh, it's like dry in there, sick.
Now this piece had me struggling. I tried everything to get the motor housing out of the assembly. Twisting, prying, nothing was working. So I thought maybe I could just cut one side of the copper windings and yank them out from there. After pounding and pulling on the floor like a madman, I finally gave up, for now, and moved on to cut open the rest of the sealed units.
All right, what a day. I finally finished cutting all the sealed units. These are all the motors we got. Out of all the sealed units, we got one tiny one that's a aluminum winding. We'll just sell that as a electric motor, and then all of these, we still gotta rip all that out. I started doing it, but I'll work on it tomorrow. I am soaked. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, it's the next day. We got a bin full of motors, and let me tell you, this is, I can't even lift it. This is pretty heavy. I'll show you what I'll try to do. Let's process these motors. Let's set up our workbench, and or what I have as a workbench. All right, so the first step is I'll be just cutting one side of these motors on each one, and then I'll be ripping out the other side with whatever I can find, I guess. But first step, just cut all the tops off. All right, so I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electric motors to go to cut the tops off, and then I already started taking some of them apart. I took 4 apart over here. Here are the ends, so just pull it out. These small ones go pretty easily. I can show you just that in a second, how I do it. So let's take this guy for example. What I get is just one of these screwdrivers, and I just put it in between here and just kind of pry up. And as you can see, these small ones move pretty easily out. And just keep doing that until they are loose, and you just pull them right out. And then once they go a little more loose, I just put my screwdriver a little further in, and more leverage. I'll try pull out. Not yet. So just keep on pulling up. That should do it. There you go. Nice coil of copper. Take the plastic out. There you go, done job. Alright, I need to switch some gears really quick. I sold the patio table, which is great, awesome, finally. But I need to empty the truck because they want me to deliver it. So I'm gonna load up all of these guys, because these are considered steel, into the truck and just go to the metal yard right now. And I only have the 3 big ones left, so I'm not too worried. I'll just throw those in with garbage or whatever. It's like $3-4 there. So let's load this up, go to the metal yard, see how much we can get for the steel, and then we'll deliver the patio table, and then we'll deal with the copper later. All right, so 620 pounds, 23.25. Disgusting. But it is what it is. We'll get a lot more for the copper. Let's go and wash the truck because it is filthy and I do not want to deliver a table with just a bunch of oil in the back. So let's get that cleaned up and then go grab the patio table and get that sold.
After we dropped off the patio table, I went straight back to tearing into those electric motors.
Alright, I kind of derped on this one. For some reason I would cut off both sides. Let's see what I can do. Hopefully I can get them out. If not, it's whatever. I'm not gonna cry about it. But let's try and get that out there. It wasn't too bad actually. Got all of it out. Now the last one to go. So let's cut that one and get that copper out of there. Oh, by the way, I actually got this. I bought this vise off of Facebook for 25 bucks. Just so I'm not struggling with this job. I'm also looking for a workbench in the area as well. I had no idea they're that expensive, man. 250 bucks and up in my area. there are a few that are popping up for free, so we'll see. But and obviously with better tools and better setup, everything would go a lot faster as well. So don't judge me with what I have, because this isn't what I usually do. But yeah. Steel prices suck. Man, I expected like $50, man, not 23. Should probably set it down level. There you go. That's good chunk. Finally. Last piece. I thought that was the last one, but I still have one more to go, that saw thing. So let's get that one done too. Oh my gosh. All the other ones were kind of easy to get out because they were saturated in oil, so they were just kind of slipping out. And last night I had an idea to put some WD-40 in there. Maybe that would help. But it's pretty stuck in there. It's crazy. Okay, let me figure this out. I've tried everything on this guy and I can't get it to budge. I even put some oil down there to lubricate it. I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna cut around it, get the most copper out of it. I also decided to keep these big ones for weight. Yeah, let's see how much we can get from that. All right, we're loaded up. Got our number 2 wire copper, some copper tubing, some radiators, and some cast aluminum there in the back. So let's get that sold, see how much we make. This guy would still be considered number 2, eh? Yeah. Oh, that's 2 as well. Awesome. Yeah, that's a chunk. Just all in one? Yeah. You guys buy these?
Yep.
Sweet. Just 4 of those and then cast aluminum on the bottom there.
It's okay, I come home dirty
Alright, so here is what we got for the number 2 wiring. That's all the electric motor, copper, 77 pounds, $329. It's not bad. However, it did take me about 8 hours to open the sealed units, and then probably another 8 hours to get them out, or 5 hours, I guess. So hourly, that's coming to 25 bucks an hour. It's not bad, I guess, but all right. So $3.29 for the wiring. For the radiators, there it was 16 pounds at $1.81, which is 28 bucks. And then so total is 361.28 minus 25 for the vise. I don't know if I mentioned I bought a vise, so I'm not gonna, so it makes my life a little bit easier. And then what else did we buy? We bought, for $13, we bought that, the earmuffs, the gas mask, the mask, dust mask, and for $8 we bought 10 blades. 361 plus 23.25 from the steel. We made a total of 384.53. My garage is cleaner. All I got to do now is just organize it a little bit. And yeah, that's not bad. Thanks for watching.